But I'll give you a poem of something new, of course, that I wrote during lockdown. New shit. That is called Seasonal Affective Disorder, but in summer. There are times when the sky drop calls my phone and tries to reassure me that the summer, despite everything, is still coming. I call back and tell her, nah, man, your sunship has sailed and the winter has been making faces at me through the windows of May, June, and July that pull looks like my worst days and my biggest mistakes. I bring myself to boil each morning. A steady, slow searing of all the water that makes up my body transforms my insides into something entirely different. These days, I pull small carcasses out of my mouth every time I catch myself practicing gratefulness for what I've been conditioned to understand as just the way things are. There is a hatefulness in the substance that comes out of the taps that I know to be true, with the way the kettle fills with grayscale, and the shower strips my curls of moisture because the water in my area code, wherever I've ever lived, is always so hard. Someone come and collect this headspace. They are drunk and disorderly and don't know when to sit down at the party. They say too much and feel everything and jump into any body of water when no one asks them to. Bring back the cold already. We all know he's coming. He's been making jokes at my expense on social media with hashtags and broken black bodies and people that haven't spoke to me in years, dropping into my inbox asking how I'm coping and what they can do. As if there could be hope now if I say I'm well. That 1 in a million chance of one person saying, yes, me, I'm the one that's actually doing just fine. Let's catch up soon, holla. Let me leave you this comment telling you who you are in the gender whilst I'm at it. Don't worry. It's all so cool. Let's hacky sack that backlight of blues and bad times too. It's been looking like a bad joke all through June anyway. At a time when we won't be screaming into the void, whilst keeping a civil hand over our mouths, right, sure. Everything is swell, life is long, how are you doing, buddy? And the sky is still drop calling my phone, private number, some kind of distant lover nonsense. More promises that can't be kept, more dandelion seeds in the sheets. All that hot air and no space got a black body feeling real stuck in the seaside suburbs. I live in Brighton. I jerk my thumb towards the radiators, rattling their bones to life after months of no use and say, come on, mate. It's your time to shine. And I cut my thumb on a 2 blunt knife, screaming mercy into the squeezed lime of a stiff drink, thinking, yeah, sure, come on, back to me, seasons. There isn't anything you could say to me that hasn't been said before. Cut the juice, spare the moonshine, save your sorries and your salt, split the deck, hurry. Thank you.